everybody, welcome to my channel and happy Monday. I have a review and a small haul actually from Facebook Marketplace. So the first thing I got, let me show you the box, is called a Daily Chef Elevated Serving Set. So this has no tracking, there's no company address, no website. There is a thing that shows you how to wash it and which pedestal each goes on. They seem pretty good. I wonder, I mean, it actually came from China, so we know that because it's got that on the bottom of it. But money back guarantee. Now maybe I missed it. Let me look. Okay, here it is. I missed it. Sam's Club housewares items. See, when I first saw these, I thought they looked very Costco. And I always say that Costco reminds me of Sam's Club, and here it is. So, superior quality and performance. So, isn't Sam's Club a Walmart affiliate, or what do you call it, part of it? So, okay, here we go. The first piece, and they're glass, very, very heavy glass, is has this design on it, like I don't know what that is, and then a pedestal, and it comes in this pretty red and white shiny color on each of them. This one's got, you know, dots in different designs, and it has its own pedestal, and it's kind of a smaller bowl, but not too small. And then here's the big, like, pasta bowl size, and it's got this design on it and a little bit of a taller. So isn't that cool? And at $10, I got this for $10, and I got the other thing for $10 because I paid $20 total. And I met her in the Walmart parking lot. So there's that. Now, I don't have anything to really base a review on because I mean, you can dishwasher these, and you can microwave these. The pedestal right here says to wash by hand only. These were really, really dusty, like they had been stored for a long time. So maybe that's the case that someone bought it and just didn't use it. I think it'll be good for the 4th of July in that color and for Christmas. So, you know, I usually, when I host, I put the food out on this, I clear everything off and I put that food out there, and they just, you know, circle around this mess here and fill up their plates and sit down wherever. So that'll work fine for me. I just got to figure out where I'm going to put the thing, right? Because I'm just not storing things right, I think. Now, I do have a few things way up here, but it's stupid. We are going to have an earthquake. We just will. And if this comes down, it's going to... I took Jesus down. Remember that? Because I was afraid he'd kill somebody? Yeah, because he weighs 20 point something pounds. That probably weighs 4 pounds. It's a crock for making, let me get a close-up of it. We got it from Denmark, and it's a crock for making coleslaw. Coleslaw? No. What do you put on hot dogs? Sauerkraut. But you could do anything with it. It came with the glass weights and everything. It's really cool. Those are Christmas plates that I haven't gotten down in 5 years. So anyway, enough of that. I'm going to put this away and show you the one I really like. I mean, I like this a lot, but this is what I got it for. The bowls, you know, they nest inside one another, and so do the stands. All right, here's the thing I really wanted, was the Pioneer Woman canisters. And so I typically stray away from Pioneer Woman because I don't like the splash of these flower colors all over everything. But I really like this teal color. So these are in that, you know, the old Coke bottles, Coca-Cola bottles used to be this color. When you emptied them out, they weren't clear. You had this color. So, and Pepsi was clear. I don't ever remember Pepsi having colored bottles. So anyway, I love these so much. I love the design. Look at that. And it's got dots all the way around, and then it's got this. And this is big. It's big enough for, you know, like small cookies. I don't mean like the big giant hand size ones, but, you know, the smaller ones that you'd make, you could fill that with cookies. You could put coffee in them. You could put tea in them. That's maybe what I'll do. I'm not sure. I was going to put them over there and be something prettier for my sugar and my flour, but they're not big enough for that. So that's okay. I'll find something to do with them for sure. You can dishwash these. I have, let's see what else. I wrote down some things about it. The fact that they were only $10 and that this is one of my favorite colors, teal. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you, the size. So this one's 80 ounces. And then this one is 53.5 ounces. And this one is large. No, small, 33 ounces. Maybe candy and cookies, just so I'll look more like a junk food junkie. I don't know, but isn't that pretty? It's so vintagey looking. I just love it. My problem with this is the lids. The lids are, let me take it out and show it to you because I need 2 hands. All right, so typically what you get on the lids is some kind of a soft silicone. This, not so much. This is a cheap, very thin, hard, very hard, no, not giving plastic. You can see where it's even bent a little bit here from trying to get it open. The problem really, you need 2 hands to get it open. The problem is closing it. You feel like it's going to break because it doesn't fit. It looks like it doesn't fit. There, that one on the best I've ever done. Usually it goes crank on there, so maybe as I open and close it, it'll get better. But I was saying to myself, I would give this so far like an 8 out of 10 because of the lid situation. Now, when you're busy and you just want to grab something out, you don't want to fuss with getting it off and getting it back on. And how often when you're working in the kitchen do you actually have the use of 2 hands? I know I'm holding the camera with one of my hands right now. Anyway, if I'm going to say, you know, it's just the lid. That's the hard plastic part that bothers me. I feel blessed to have, I never look on Marketplace, and today I did, and I feel like I was blessed with this because she met us, she met him. I don't try to make it sound like I went. I sent my husband, and I said, and while you're at it, grab me some bell peppers, and I'll tell you about that in a minute, but anyway, she was there. The minute he was there, she was there. No waiting. Said where she'd be in the parking lot. All of that. So I was very, very happy with her, and I gave her, you know, the big 5-star review, whatever. So anyway, here. I'm not so happy with Walmart. All of the there were 5 left, and they were old. See, they do that when the green ones turn to yellow and red sometimes when they get past the most optimum freshness, and this other one is turning color too. I said to my husband, this is not cool, you know, they're getting on in age here. Did you get a break on price? Well, no. He said there were 5 left and he took 4. I'm making, you know, I made steak, and I'm gonna make, we've got leftover steak. I'm gonna cut it real thin, chop up some onions, some green and orange bell peppers, and some of those mini tomatoes that I got in that great big container from Costco. And I'm going to do fajitas for dinner. Not until later. The one kid that's still here is off doing some recreational stuff today. And that's all I have to say about that. And as useful as it is gorgeous, or is it Bree? It's Ree, R-E-E. What does that stand for anyway? Is that her actual name, Ree? Does anybody know? I've always wondered about that. Thank you for watching, everybody. I had a fun time doing this review and all of that. And so I will talk to you all again on Tuesday when we have Tea Tuesday. Tea Tuesday is always a lot of fun for me because I actually have tea right now. And it's a little bit late in the day to be drinking tea, but it is what it is. Bye, everybody. Hey, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Bye.